All right, hey folks, one of the questions I get asked a lot is how do you create good creatives on a budget and without having to have like a videographer or an editor in-house? So first things first is it's absolutely possible. The second thing is you do need to go through a little bit of a learning curve, but it isn't hard. Anyone who's used any type of layering type software before, be it Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, pretty much anything really, that any sort of SaaS app that works like that, this will help. So I'm in the middle of a green screen video that I'm making right now, right? What you're seeing here is, I'm going to hide everything, but this is basically how it comes to me. I've removed the green screen aspect. This is what it looked like before, right? I'm gonna, right? So he had a green in the background. There's this cool little feature here called chroma key. What chroma key does is it basically removes the green background so that I can then pull in other backgrounds like this brick wall or this brick wall here, right? Just close down. Just one sec here. Okay. So that's basically how to pull in the background. Now, what I like to do, and I would recommend you do this, I'm going to just close this. We're going to shut the audio off on this because it's going to be a little messy here for a bit, having them both go. But watch how this guy bounces around, right? So this is kind of if you watch any type of documentary style video on YouTube or anywhere, it's like my son and I watch a lot of this series called Eons, E-O-N-S by PBS. And they've got lots of stuff about dinosaurs and lots of stuff about prehistoric animals. My son loves this. He's going to be 6. It's his world right now, right? And I watch how they film this stuff. Go check it out, PBS Eons, and look at how they film these talking head videos of people educating, right? They've got small images coming in. They're fading to full video screens while the voiceover's still going. And they follow what's called the rule of thirds, which anyone who's taken any sort of photography classes will know. You break your image into thirds, right? And then you try and keep things proportioned well within these thirds. It also keeps the eye busy. What ends up happening is that if the screen isn't changing in the background, I'm just going to pause this for a sec, then the eye gets bored, right? So if you just have someone standing there talking the whole time, then you generally don't get the same result as if you've got as if you've got movement. Now, with this, what we lace in, I'll show you right here as he's talking, right? We will lace in. Watch how this fades now, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't turn it back on yet. There we go, right? So we use some transitionary stuff for how we overlay the other stock video footage over top of, and then back to him, right? And then we put a few more sort of stock video things. Now, this is stuff you've heard me talk about before. This is Storyblocks footage that we're grabbing over from storyblocks.com, right? Got a membership over there, very well worth it. Invado Marketplace is the other one. So we're kind of working through this, and then, he gets back here. We're going to have one more transition here near the end, right? This is our call to action. Click the blue button below, right? Just how am I making these? Check this out. This blows a lot of people away, right? I'm literally making them in Canva. This is a block, and I change the background color. I reduce the transparency. I pull in. These are images that I pull in out of here. Then I download this particular image, number 6, right? I won't do it because I'll show you. Make sure you click that transparency, right? And then you end up with an image that is kind of like this. See, no background. So when I pull it over my video, right here, see, it comes over the brick and everything like this. Now, for the background, the nice thing with the green screen, you can try static images. You can try background video. You can try different images. You can cut the spokesperson up in different ways and move them around and try different things. You can zoom right in on their head. A couple takeaways from this that are important to remember. Try and get the video shot in a very high quality with good lighting. So when you're talking to an actor, whether it be on Fiverr or Upwork, talk to them about make sure they've got good lighting, make sure the audio is good, listen to their demo reel. You don't want it to sound weird. You can see this person's wearing a lapel mic, which helps with the audio quality right on his shirt. And also see what camera they're shooting with, because if they're shooting with a smartphone or something, generally you won't get as high quality if they're shooting something in like 720, 1280, or 4K, right? I'm not saying you need to spend big bucks to go for the higher quality, but when you're trying to zoom in and out on images and things like this, it can mess things up. So these types of videos, this isn't the only type of video. You've seen me post stuff about slideshow videos we use, which work really well. You've seen me post stuff about selfie videos that I've done, which work really well. And this is just another way. So I've been preaching a lot, and I'll continue to preach that the hook and the script and the angle you're using is the most important part of having a successful YouTube ad campaign, in my opinion, it's the most successful part of having a campaign that works anywhere, not just on YouTube, anywhere. So you have to get good at writing hooks. You have to get good at coming up with angles. Once you get a winning one, you can iterate it literally for weeks, if not months, in different formats, in a slideshow, in a spokesperson like this, with a different spokesperson, different actor, with a selfie video with your camera, right, on your cell phone, right? All kinds of ways you can do this. The key is don't be afraid of it. I'm using an app called ScreenFlow. I think it's under $100. There's lots of great tutorials on how to use it. I'm going to, in my course, my Facebook ad to YouTube course in 48 hours, I show you how I create one. There's a link in the description below. That course sells for $4.97 right now. You can actually access that, and it'll show you exactly how to make up these types of videos, right? I've gotten good at it over the last year and a half. A lot of people laugh at me when I tell them I still make so much of our own creative, but I love doing it, and it gives me full control. When I want to be able to iterate a new creative fast, I'm able to do that. Now, keep in mind, we're in a few markets where we do large volume. We're not trying to manage 100 clients, so I can handle that myself. If you're trying to make 100 different videos, it becomes complicated. And this goes back to a whole other thing on why I feel learning one market, one niche is super important, because then you can scale hard in that niche and you're not creating hundreds and hundreds of different creatives. You're trying to get one or two that work. So thanks for watching today. As always, subscribe below so you'll get updates on all my new videos. And if you're interested in how I build these out, do check out my Facebook to YouTube ad course below. If you're running Facebook ads, it will help you get your Facebook ad hooks and all your creative up on YouTube within 48 hours, running a successful campaign so that you're not reliant just on the Facebook bandwagon. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye for now.